For cheat games, MSP and PSN money, check out my sponsor G2A, the link's down below in the description, and use the code RIGG3 for 3% cashback. Alright guys, Riggers here, and telling me show you the best team of the week cards to snipe this week. So if you guys will enjoy this video, and if you do, please smash the like button down below. So first up for this video, got Alexis Vega just here, so for his price at the moment, the cheapest one is currently 14,250, so going to go and try and snipe him right now. There we go, just gone and picked my first snipes, gone and picked him up at 10,250 there, so that price, gonna make about 3k, actually was it 250? No, 750, so 10,750, so yeah, gonna make about 3k off him. Next one up, and I've gone and picked up there 9,500, so that price, gonna be around 4k profit, and for these two cards as well, for the total amount of time sniping, probably around 3 minutes for both of them, so 3 minutes to make about 7k, 8k, which is quite good in my opinion, so definitely recommend sniping this guy and just gonna list him up. Right, so both these two are gone sold, Smash make around 7k off these two, which is absolutely amazing. So for his card, based on that, could make around 100k now, but I did get pretty lucky at both snipes, like not every snipe will make you that amount, so with him, probably looking about 50k, 60k now during peak time, so definitely worth sniping him. And then next up for this video, gonna go for this guy just here, who's currently 17,250, so on the market, two of that price just there, so gonna go and try and snipe him right now. Just gone and picked my first card for this guy, so gone and picked him up there at 15,500, so at that price, only going to make about 1k. Also to pick him up, did take around 3 minutes, so compared to the first guy, not as good on this occasion, but like on another occasion, potentially could pick up like 2 in the space of 2 minutes, so every time, it will change when you're sniping a player, but for this guy, he does have the potential. I reckon he's going to be a good player to snipe, so going to go and try and pick up another one right now. Next one up, gonna pick up there at 15k, so that price, gonna make about 1,600, 1,700 off him roughly, so pretty good in my opinion, like for the time it's taken to pick this one up, like compared to the first one, this one was a pretty good snipe, only took a minute to pick up, so just gonna list him up. Right, so both these two have gone sold, so for the profit after 8 tax, was actually a little bit less than expected on these two, it was only 1,800, which isn't really that good, but on another occasion, I picked up some cards to make me more profit. Like for this guy, I do think he's going to be a player who pops up a decent amount this week, so would recommend going for him. And then next up for this video, going to go for this French guy just here, who is currently 16,500, so going to go and try and snipe him right now. Just gone and picked my first card for this guy, so gone and picked him up at 10,500, which may be min price. Yep, going to be a min price snipe there, so at that price, gonna make about, I think it's 5,500 after the 8 tax, something like that anyway, so it's a pretty good snipe, and to pick him up took about 3 minutes, so didn't really take that long, and just gonna list him up. Second one up, gonna pick him up at 14k this time, it's not as good as the first snipe, but still gonna make about 2k off him, and to pick him up took 2 minutes, so 2 minutes for 2k. Pretty happy with that, so just gonna list him up. Right, so I've managed to make just under 7k off these two. Then next up for this video, gonna go for Crescito just here, so for his price at the moment, the cheapest one is currently 28,750, so gonna go and try and snipe him right now. First snipe up for this guy, so gonna pick him up at 25,500 there, so that price, gonna make about 2k, 2.5k, something like that anyway. And also to pick this card up, has taken around 6 minutes, so 6 minutes for that profit. Not the best in the world, but when you're going for someone like this guy, potentially you could pick up a card that makes you maybe 10k, 20k if you're lucky, so that is why it's sometimes worth going for a card like this guy, and just gonna list him up. Going into the next player for this video now, who's going to be Bruno Fernandez, so for his card at the moment, the cheapest one on the market is currently 44,500, that price though, doesn't seem to be selling. Like that one's been out for 30 minutes already, so if I do pick one up, I'm gonna list him a little bit below that, so I'm gonna go and try and snipe one right now. Just gone and picked him up at 36k there, so mucked up the snipe and still managed to pick him up. So for this card, take around 5 minutes to get, and at that price, gonna make about 3k, 4k after the 8 tax. Like on the market now, there's one at 42k, so for my one, gonna list him up at 41k. Right, so both of these two have gone sold, so managed to make around 6k off these two, so that will be it for this time for this video now. So if you do actually go for one of these two, hope you can get a lucky snipe that makes you around 10k. But for the players in this video that have actually sniped, the lower raid cards, they seem to pop up more often, and even though the profit's less on them, I do prefer to snipe the lower raid cards. Like for the 75 raid guy, if he does continue to sell around 14k, definitely recommend sniping him. So that will be it for this video now, so see ya, UniqueRiggers, and hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have, please leave a like.